Hi guys, welcome again. This is Khadija Tubari and today you are here with Vlog for Good. And guys, today we are here with Nafisa magazine. I won't say anything about them. Let them tell us. As you can see, I am here with three beautiful ladies. These ladies are what Nafisa magazine is. So first, let's go to them. Let them introduce themselves. Hi you guys.
Hello.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Mariam Ajanuddin.
And you
I'm
are.
Nafi Mustafa. And we are Saukalon.
So getting by their names, I hear Nafi Mustafa, and the magazine is Nafisa magazine. Is it personally yours or what? The names and
Yeah, I'm the founder and chief executive officer of Nafisa magazine.
so Nafisa magazine. How did this magazine came to exist? Like in Sierra Leone or things like that?
To start with, we are now Nafisa Media Limited, and Nafisa magazine is a part of Nafisa Media Limited.
Okay. So what is inside this Nafisa Media Limited? Because I knew about Nafisa magazine.
Okay. So Nafisa Media Limited is made up of Nafisa magazine, which is our online magazine. We also have our freelance writing agency, and we have our branding and marketing entity. So it's a three-in-one thing.
So being a branding entity and a freelance one, like who do you write for? Anybody or like everybody, or you brand for what kind of businesses or so?
I think we should go back to the first question that you asked me about how Nafisa Media Limited, or since you only knew about Nafisa magazine, how it all started. Way back in 2018, we had this dream of creating a platform where young Sierra Leoneans could display their creativity. So in 2018, we actually started Nafisa magazine, and it was just Nafisa magazine. We had our front platform and people could display what they wanted to display. However, in 2019, our website crashed and everything went silent for some time. In 2020, we revived it, but this time it was not to be a fun platform, but it was to be a professional platform where we could offer writing services to people in exchange for fee. So it all started at first we had our fun platform, then we moved to a professional platform where we could offer writing skills to people. It was still just Nafisa magazine, and our targeted audience at that time, our targeted team members with regards to team aspects, had to do with young female Sierra Leoneans. So when we started our professional writing services business, we went in for young female Sierra Leoneans. We used Nafisa magazine as a platform to promote financial self-reliance among young female Sierra Leoneans. We ran it for a year like that. Then it was time to become bigger and to become better. We then became Nafisa Media Limited. Nafisa Media Limited, as I earlier mentioned, is an online magazine, Nafisa magazine, a freelance writing entity, and a branding or marketing entity too. I mentioned that when we became professional, it was all about promoting financial self-reliance among young female Sierra Leoneans. We moved from just promoting financial self-reliance among young female Sierra Leoneans to promoting financial self-reliance among youth in general. So this is us.
Oh, this is deep, and this is like a wow. And a year, it is from now from Nafisa magazine to one that is embedded in three. Now it is Nafisa Media Limited. It is awesome. And the lady in the orange, black and beautiful, Miss Mariama. What's your position in this organization?
Deputy editor.
Oh, deputy editor.
Yeah.
And missing my favorite color, white. What's your position, ma'am?
I'm the accountant of Nafisa Media Limited.
So it's like you said, indeed, it's empowering ladies. This is indeed empowering. We have editor general here, chief editor general, anyone now, and the CEO, and then we have the deputy and we have the accountant here, guys. So like it's, you see them young and all, but the positions, you know, when you hear them, it's not funny. And for people that you'll have to go and read their articles and all. For us that are reading, we know. And for you that will go again and read, you know also, they are not only young, or you don't see them only as ladies, they also represent their positions. So, madam, as being the second in command, as we would like always to call, in terms of editing, and I think you also write. I see write-ups where your names are. This has been founded, when it was first founded, were you part of it or you later joined?
I was just a freelance writer.
Okay, so you gained your promotion not long ago, or? Okay, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And so since this magazine have been established, I know like in Salion, like even yesterday I was saying it, Salion is a world on its own, I will always say. And being on its own, it's not easy to do whatsoever. I want to ask you, like, what are some of these hurdles and all that you have faced as an entity before ever becoming, in fact, the 3-in-1?
First of all, us reaching out to writers, we have difficulties identifying writers, for writers to like be committed to their work. You know, when you are doing something, you're supposed to have passion for it. You are not doing it because of the money, but because you want to do it, you love what you are doing. So for us to identify people that really love their job and want to do it, it was very, very difficult for us, and we are still having difficulty.
Oh, so that's one of your hurdles,
yeah,
in making sure Nafisa magazine is out there and well known and all. So, Madam Wea, you are the one in charge of the money, handling it, making budget, dispersing and everything. So I think even we all want to know how so far you go with dealing with clients to pay you back for your services, or how to get more money to make even these beautiful outfits. Like I can tell you, they are really nice. Having your all printed, it's really beautiful. So how do you go and get this?
Okay, as we all know, finance is the lifeblood of any institution, whether it's governmental or non-governmental. So being able to manage finances is very important. If you have an institution where the accountants cannot properly manage the finances, it's a big problem. So, but we've put things in place for finances to be managed in a more efficient manner. When we started, we had clients that we normally do the job for them, render the service before they do payment, but it was difficult to get our money because majority of them, some it even takes like 2 or 3 months before they even reach out. We can call and call and call. For instance, we had a customer that it took up to a year before we could collect our money from her. It's difficult, but we have to be patient because we're not going to be angry or put you on the media. It's our money, so we had to exercise patience for us to get that money. And also we have another instance where, this customer was very harsh. She owed us, we went to collect the money. In a very civilized society, if you don't have the money, you talk to people, say, okay, give me some time. But she was very harsh on us, as if when the service has already been offered, we just went to collect our money. It was very embarrassing to our staffs that went to take the money from them. And also, all of these difficulties, we came together as a team to think of a way that we can avoid all these circumstances. So we decided that going forward, anybody that wants to use our service, whether we know you or we don't know you, whether you're familiar with Nafisa or not, you must give a 50% deposit before we can do anything for you. So if you want Nafisa to offer you any service, you must ensure that your 50% deposit is in before we can start any job.
So, like I'm talking about embarrassing you for your own parents and all, and you just have to calm down. You can put it on media, and it's tempting. I know, since you're writers and all. Probably you get angry to the point that I say, "Let me write." Then you just be like, "Nah, let me just hold on." So, okay. But I can see that you are determined and that no matter the hurdles, you're just pushing forward. So far, we that are following up, we have never been disappointed in reading also. And coming again, like how many? I see 3 of you here, and well dressed up. I don't know if you are only 3 as the employees and so, or you have more workers.
Like I said, when we started last year, we had a team of young female writers, and Maya might explain the difficulties that we faced with regard to getting professionalism. So in every entity, the human resource determines how far the entity will go or how fast the entity will grow. So we looked at ourselves, we evaluated the entire team, and we had to acknowledge that it was time for us to actually review our human resource. So because of that reviewing, we had to get a team from scratch again. We sent out job adverts. I don't know if you saw some of our adverts, and we had people that applied. For those that successfully went through the application, the next step is to recruit them. So for now we have 7 people pending that are to join us. So when they eventually join us, we'll be 10 in number.
Okay, I see. That's like another contribution in the society. Yeah. Bringing in more people, giving them job and earning. Yeah, that's good. So as an entity, having all these beautiful things printed and ready and all, I can see that you are really building, going and climbing. Like you said, in a year time, you have become now Nafisa Media Limited. So in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself as a magazine?
We see ourselves telling more stories because we are a storytelling entity. We see ourselves serving more individuals, more businesses, more organizations, because we are all about providing content for individuals, organizations, and businesses, building their visibilities and professional images, helping them to develop growth-oriented strategies. We see ourselves helping businesses. We want to change the entire look in Sierra Leone. So we see ourselves creating impact, helping individuals, businesses, and organizations strategize better to present themselves better. I say 1 year, look at how far we've gone. We've rebranded ourselves. And if we can be able to rebrand ourselves, we can be able to rebrand other entities coming up, to brand them and rebrand them. Because you have a lot of young Sierra Leoneans starting businesses daily, starting initiatives, and it's not just about starting initiatives, it's about packaging, and a lot of people are poor with packaging. In order for us as a nation to compete with people, with other countries out there, we have to work about on the way we put ourselves out there. It's not just about being visible, but being professionally visible. And Nafisa is about that. We also have plans of providing content both locally and internationally. Currently, we have some international clients. So for us, it's a big plus for us to be in our salon and sending content out there. Yeah. We have plans to send more content out there. We have plans to also serve the local people in Sierra Leone. And so, because it's all about creating impact. We also have plans of providing more jobs because we believe in financial self-reliance. Providing more job has to do with providing jobs for youth, and not just youth. Female youth will be our priority as always, because we believe in the financial empowerment of young female Sierra Leoneans. We plan on creating more impact, we plan on growing, we plan on glowing, we plan on learning, we plan on learning. We just want people to know that in as much as Sierra Leone has a lot of loopholes when it comes to empowerment, and in as much as the atmosphere is kind of toxic when it comes to starting initiatives, we can be able to battle with all of those challenges and create an impact. From that fun platform, here we are today, 3 females managing Nafisa Media Limited. And it's not like we want to be boastful. We are all young, we are all below 24. We are all below 24, we are all young. In as much as we are young, we still have been able to apply professionalism when it comes to managing the entity. So in the next 5 years, if in 1 year we could rebrand and be like this, in the next 5 years we see ourselves becoming bigger and better.
So guys, you have heard from that was Nafi Mustafa, also known as Unaisi. Sorry, that's our other name. And with me here, it wasn't only her, I also had Mayama. So Mama, as before I will say bye-bye to my guests, what would you want to say to our guests watching us?
I just want them to know that if you dream, you can achieve. Nafisa Magazine, just like Miss United have stated, we start as an initiative. We started as a fun platform. Here we are today in 1 year. So I believe, just believe in yourself, be confident, know that you can achieve anything if you work for it. Don't be like the normal Sierra Leoneans do. I'm comfortable in this particular position. I like this position. Work hard, push yourself.
So guys, Maya Madin, a law student at the Big Fabi College. And yes ma'am, before you tell them whatever you want to say for your sake. And do you have, how can we contact you? Like,
We are with help with that.
Okay. So you can get in touch on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn at Nafisa Magazine. And on our website, it's www.nafisamagazine.com. And also via email, it's nafisamedialimited@gmail.com. Thank you.
so guys, that was Malam. We are a graduate from IPAM, accounting student. And Miss Unice, before I will say goodbye to you, and what would you want to tell our guests?
Just like Mayama said, you should never feel afraid to dream. After dreaming, however, you should always make plans, because it's more than dreaming. If we had just been dreaming, everything would have been in our head. So when you dream, you have your goals. After having those goals, you make plans. After making the plans, you implement the plans. And when you implement, you should not expect everything to actualize or to become visible in a single day. Starting initiatives and building initiatives can be compared to sowing seeds and nurturing those seeds till they become big trees. So it takes an entire process. But be patient and always be passionate about what you do, because there are days that you will become so frustrated and you might want to give up. But with passion in the boat and with God also in the boat, you will be unstoppable.
So guys, that was Nafi Mustafa, a graduate from Fabi College. Honors degree holder in law. So guys, it has been awesome being with you today. Thanks a lot for offering this. And guys, I know you loved it, right? You will go and read about Nafisa Magazine. You will go and see the past posts and the ones that are coming up. You should watch really that Inspire Salon. You'll see stories that you relate to. And you will always reach out to them in their contact as they have provided if you want any service or you want something that you want them to write or do for you. And it has been Vlog for Good with you today. Thank you very much. And yes, we are on Instagram, we are also on Facebook as Vlog for Good. Do not forget to follow us, subscribe, and please share and comment. We want to hear from you. Thank you guys. It's Khadija. Love you. Bye.